I see huge potential in the virtual event sector, in virtual meetings. I actually got to see, I'm really lucky, firsthand how virtual events can really help business. Around 4 years ago, I was hosting and moderating high-level conversations in virtual roundtables, essentially, with key decision makers in all different kinds of industries. And yeah, the industries, the verticals were very diverse, and the conversations were on essentially different subjects, anything from retail to, mechanical engineering and manufacturing. But the common ground was always around how senior decision makers were going to be steering their organisations, and how they were and how they would be steering them through digital transformation. Now, the testimonials that I received afterwards were essentially testament to the impact that these conversations had, and they were all virtual, on both participants and the sponsors of these conversations, in terms of how much they enjoyed it, in terms of how much they learned, the connections they make, and actually the real serious business that was often done off the back of those conversations. But it was a unique, niche product at the time. It was tough for the sales people in my organisation to sell it into business as a marketing exercise, because it was expensive. It was a brave new world of digital. It was, as untested in terms of, the data wasn't years old of how successful these events could be, and it was new. It was a brave new world of digital. And I actually think until lockdown, it's fair to say that virtual has been seen as possibly the poor man's live event. It's the cheaper ticket. It's a teaser to the real thing. It's the poor relative, whatever. But I actually think we're at the cusp of a real change where virtual is going to really come into its own. I think it is actually reasonable to see virtual conferences as a key transformation moment, maybe the digital transformation moment for the events industry, because the weird time that we're in has brought it to the fore. We're all actually being forced to go virtual in some way or other. And in so many subjects and in so many sectors, I saw how the power of networking and collaboration can be just as effective online as at an in-person event. It's really all down to how we use it, how we exploit it. And we're learning so much as we go, into the latter stages of lockdown. I'm now sitting on virtual platforms with really talented people. I'm hearing amazing content. I'm being inspired by speakers in the industry. The technology is here and is actually getting better all the time. Most of you sitting on Zoom, yeah, it's great, but it's the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more, so many more advanced products that are out there for larger conferences, for bigger events. Ways to show off your wares online and your services. There's online event booths. There's incredible video production sites that are springing up, and people are diversifying into making these kind of online booths. And there's apps being developed that will improve the productivity and the scope of some of the platforms that are already out there. There's just so much going on. And I'm getting contacted all the time by people saying, oh, let's collaborate, let's talk. And it's really exciting, because we're all kind of finding a new way that could actually really, and I think will, be a really key way that we do business in the future.